So one of my students in our program that teaches you how to scale your own SMMA talked to me, and he said that he was worried about hopping on sales calls because a lot of times he doesn't have any testimonials. So when he hops on a sales call, he doesn't have any physical, tangible proof that what he can do can actually provide results. And I think that's a huge issue that a lot of people starting SMMA have. So in this video, I just want to break down exactly how you can close your first 5 clients without any testimonials at all. What you need to understand is there are different pillars of your sales process and your agency that can help people buy from you as opposed to someone else, right? So for example, let's say you just start your agency and you're working with roofers. I mean, I love roofers. So what you want to do is you want to figure out these 2 things at the baseline of your system to make sure they're actually running correctly. So first, you want to make sure that your offer is dialed in. If your offer is not dialed in, then it doesn't matter how good you are at sales, doesn't matter how good you are at marketing, you'll never close somebody because people won't want the offer that you have, right? So we got to make sure that's great. After you have an offer that works, what you need to do is understand the baseline of sales. Because at its core, right, the reason why people are scared to hop on calls and to actually think that they'll close people without testimonials is because they don't have the sales skills yet. And I want to explain to you exactly what that is. So once you verify that your offer is good, now if you want to verify your offer, I have a couple of videos on this channel talking about how we break down our offers, but we're not going to focus on that in this video. We're going to focus on basically the sales and how to sell people even if you don't have testimonials. So at its core, sales is about 2 things, right? It's about 2 things. It's about pain and it's about confidence, right? People will only buy from you if they're in pain, and they'll only buy from you specifically if you have the confidence that you can fix their issues. For example, if you're hungry and you need a sandwich, you're in pain, right? You need a sandwich, you need to eat, and you have the confidence that that sandwich will solve your hunger, right? And if you don't eat for a while, you're gonna die. So basically, the sandwich basically saves your life and makes sure you continue to live. So the pain and confidence you have is in the sandwich solving your hunger and helping you continue to be alive, right? So that's basically what it is. So what you got to realize is that you have to make sure that your prospect is in as much pain as possible so that no matter what the case is, even if you don't have testimonials, you can still go out there and close the deal, right? So for example, let's say you're on a sales call with somebody and they ask you for testimonials. You may say these couple of things. There are different ways to get around this. The first thing you could say is, right now, I don't have any testimonials, right? You could just say, I don't have any. Now, people may think, wait, why would you say that? Whoa. Like, being honest with your clients is super important. If you go up to a client and say, hey, I don't have any testimonials right now, but I know for a fact that my offer will make sure that you are safe, right? Because the fact that they want testimonials is because they want the confidence that you can solve their issue and you won't scam them. So if your offer puts in the confidence that you'll actually do what you say you're going to do, it's perfect. So that's why in your offer, if you don't have any testimonials, I say to add a money back guarantee, right? A money back guarantee so that they understand that even if it doesn't work out, they'll get their money back. That's number 1, right? Number 2, what you can do is say that you may not have testimonials now, but if you work with me, I'll give you a discounted price, right? A discounted price because you'll be one of my first customers. That works out very well as well because when people see that, you're serious, you're honest, and you're willing to give them a discount for it, and it's not that expensive as the other competition, it's a great way to get your foot in the door. It's an amazing way to get your foot in the door. Now, number 3 is an option you can do. Now, this is hit or miss. You can do a free trial, right? Now, I suggest to not do a free trial because I've had good experiences with free trials and I've also had bad experiences with free trials. I've had an experience with a free trial where someone worked with me, I got them results, and they said, this is amazing, great, let's keep working together, awesome. And then they became a client, right? That's awesome. But I've also had issues with free trials where I got them okay results, not the best results, and they just didn't want to continue with it, right? They just didn't want to continue. They're like, this is okay, whatever. So the thing is, you have to make sure that if you want to do a free trial, you have to really be good at what you do, right? You have to be at your A game. What you're also going to notice is that if you give people free trials, they're not going to value you as an actual expert. If you're willing to do it for free, they're going to be like, well, this guy's kind of new. I don't really want to work with him. I don't know. I want to work with somebody. People would much rather pay for someone who's an expert than get something for free with a beginner, right? So you have to position yourself as an expert. So in my opinion, what you guys should say is, I don't have any testimonials right now. However, I guarantee you get your money back if it doesn't work. right? That's where you get the confidence from. Now, another really good way to get around asking for testimonials, it really depends on how you actually get the client into your system. And let me explain, right? So if you're running Facebook ads to get clients, that's a perfect proof that you know what you're doing, right? Because the thing is, let's say, for example, you want to work with roofers and you want to get them more clients through Instagram or through Facebook, right? Now, if you want to run Facebook ads for roofers, a great example in showing that it works is running ads for yourself, right? So if you can get clients from your own Facebook ads, that proves to the person on the call that you know what you're doing. This happened to us so many times where we're on a call and they're like, oh, do you have any testimonials, whatever. Now, we did have some testimonials, but I always tell them, hey, the fact that you're on this call proves that it works because you're on a sales call to help grow your business. And I'll just literally plug in the same thing I'm putting in my business into your business. And that's like, they're like, oh, wow, that makes total sense, right? Because if they're interested and they're here to actually move forward, then we can get people like them on their calendar. It's a very, very simple concept of simple. It's very, very simple, right? A great system. Now, this is why I recommend when starting your own agency, I recommend to just start running Facebook ads, right? Just run Facebook ads. You can do cold outreach, warm outreach, all that stuff does work, but Facebook ads are the best way to start off when growing your agency because number one, you'll get the best quality clients, and number two is that you'll be able to practice and learn Facebook ads so you can start running it for other people because if you're doing it for yourself, that means it's great that you can run it for someone else, right? So that's kind of the whole system and scenario with that. So that's a great point of leverage. So what I say is if you hop on the call, but at the end of the day, try these two methods and I guarantee you'll start to close clients without testimonials because I want you guys to understand at its core, testimonials are really just a lack of confidence in you. So you need to be able to get the confidence from either your offer or your systems. All right, guys, I hope this video gave you a little bit of value. If it did, definitely click the link below, hop on a call with me and my team and see if we can help you grow your own agency past 10K per month. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one.